your leader in sports coverage in Madison County. It's Sports Night from the Richmond Register Sports Department.
Find out the latest Madison County sports information from Richmond Register sports editor Nathan Hutchison, coming up next. Madison County Sports Night is brought to you by Total Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. Let Total Comfort keep you cool or warm this winter. Call for service or for a free replacement quote. Wynn's Auto Detailing Service. Adams Buick GMC. Sid says sell 'em. Snappy Tomato Pizza. Pizza. Metronet Fiber. And KYmedia.net. Does your business or organization want to sponsor Madison County Sports Night on the Richmond Register Sports channels? Hit us up on social media. Abundant Hope Naturals, the official fruit smoothie for Sports Night. Come recharge with a delicious fruit smoothie full of protein and your choice of supplements.
All right, welcome into Madison County Sports Night Live for Friday, December the 9th, a rather late night edition of this show, but we have a lot to tell you about. You know, Randy, it's funny, when you brought this idea up to me about doing a show like this every night, I thought, there are going to be some nights we have nothing to talk about. What are we going to talk about? Well, tonight's not one of those nights.
No, it's not.
Oh, my God, all day long. It was one thing after another, but lots of stuff to tell you about. We'll just jump right in so we don't keep everybody here until midnight. So we'll start off with the opening day of the KHSAA Cheer Championships over at GRC in Winchester. And I guess this shouldn't be any surprise to anybody. There you go. There's the picture. Another state championship for Madison Central. They won the small division, this game day small division. They had a score of 94.1, which easily beat out Rowan County, who was at 89.2. Tomorrow, Madison Southern will compete in the co-ed division. They go on at 11:08. Sorry I couldn't get over there tonight to watch the girls perform, but another state championship for Karen Feldhaus and her girls, and nobody should be surprised by that at all. And of course, coming up here, they'll be heading to Florida, I'm sure, to compete down there in the nationals and everything, and compete for another national championship and get some more of those nice white jackets, the coveted white jackets that they've won a whole bunch of over the years. So moving on. Also, some football news in December. After 2 seasons at Berea Community, Frank Parks Jr. is heading to be the head coach at Danville. That came out today. I saw it first from Anthony Wireman, so I give credit to the people who got it first. So I retweeted his tweet. But 2 seasons for Frank Parks at Berea. The Pirates were 4-7 each year. Of course, you've been around here for a while. You know Frank. He was a head coach at Bryan Station for a while, and he was an assistant coach at Madison Central several times. So a great opportunity for him to take over an amazing program with a whole trophy case full of state championships. So, yeah, no kidding. So congratulations to Frank Parks, and wish him and his family the best as they head over there. And of course, you know, I hit up Jerry Bingham, the athletic director down there, and I said, I guess you're looking for a new football coach. And he said, well, we're looking for a new football coach and a new softball coach, because he was going to be our softball coach this spring. So they're on the lookout for 2 coaches. So get your resumes in down to Jerry Bingham right now. And speaking of football, and it's something else that came out earlier, and this really wasn't a surprise. It was just the timing of it. Pete Thamel from ESPN had been reporting for a long time that there was going to be this merger between the ASUN and the WAC. And this is a long-term thing, and I would encourage EKU fans to not get too excited about this, because there is a lot of moving parts that have to happen in this. But the plan is to take the teams that are in the ASUN now and the teams that are in the WAC, merge them together, and add a couple of teams. Basically, they're looking at 10 to 14 teams, and taking that conference and moving that entire conference up to FBS football. So time frame here, I'm not sure. 2015, 2016 or 2025 or 2026 or somewhere in there. I'm not sure. There's a lot. Me and you were just talking off air about this, Randy. There's a lot of moving parts here. Currently, the NCAA is not taking any more leagues. There's a moratorium on adding leagues, but the WAC used to be an FBS league. So I'm hearing some folks say they're grandfathered in. I'm not really sure. Matt Rohn, the AD for EKU, was on our friend Vince Stover's podcast tonight. I have not had a chance to listen to that yet, but I'll definitely go back and do that. So if you want to check that out too, maybe he can give some more. It is very much a work in progress and a long-term thing. So I know a lot of EKU fans, the old diehards on maroonnation.com, were doing backflips today. So, but and the headline was flashing everywhere: EKU to FBS, and that's the plan. That's what they want to do. A lot of things have to happen in between now and then. So, but it certainly looks like the the ASUN and the WAC will merge into one conference in some configuration, and maybe even just be called the WAC. Not sure at this point. So, but kind of encourage you to go to Sports Stove podcast, listen to what Matt Rohn had to say tonight if you want to get some more information, because I'll certainly do that once I get done with all this other stuff I got to do tonight. Well, there you go. All right. Well, in addition to all that, and we did have 5 high school basketball games as well to go through, and a whole bunch of stuff. We had the Model Patriots had a doubleheader over at McBrayer Arena. Sorry, I still call it McBrayer Arena. Sorry, I'll probably get yelled at by the EKU folks, but that's fine, whatever. All right, let me get my notes right here. All right, girls game. Girls were up first, and they were without starting point guard Maya Bandari, who was out, had some family thing she had to attend to, but Model Patriots, Lady Patriots, still pick up a 31-26 victory over Bergen. Hard fought, low scoring game, that's for sure. It was Riley Hunt with 7 points and 19 rebounds. JD Balzer with 7 points. Alyssa Hudson with 6 points. Claire Garner with 5 points as well. And when I say low scoring, folks, it was 5-1 after the first quarter, and then it was 11-4 at the half. So not a lot of scoring, but Model, without their point guard and their one of their top offensive threats, was able to get the win to go to 2-2 on the season. And here's what Coach Scotty Sutton had to say afterwards about the victory.
We're here at McBrayer Arena, where the Model Lady Patriots picked up a 31-26 win over Bergen. Hard-fought victory, a low-scoring game. Yep. Coach Scotty Sutton, you didn't have your point guard tonight. Kind of unexpectedly, but your kids rallied and got the job done.
It was, and not only do we not have Maya, Avery's been out sick all week. Alyssa really was under the weather, and she went out there and fought it hard, and tried to give me all the minutes she could. So just so proud of everybody, because when your point guard's out, everybody's got to shuffle and play a different position, and so it was difficult, but I'm just really proud of the way they fought there at the end. When Bergen came back, they could have wilted, and instead, then we kind of went our own little 5-0 run, and that's what really pleased me.
Yeah, and if you had a little more time to prepare without having Maya, but you only had about 2 hours. So
yeah, exactly.
It was unexpected, but you guys made do.
We did, and Paige coming in, and she's been out with the foot injury, so she missed all the preseason, and she comes in and having to play the one. So, but I was really proud of my young girls. A lot of times, and we talked about this, when you get into a venue like this, you start looking up, you start looking around. It's a boy-girl doubleheader, so there's a lot more people in the stands, and sometimes it can get away from them. And I thought that happened a little early, but then I thought they're late is when they finally said, okay, we got to get the job done, and they did. And, Riley Hunt, by our accounts, had 19 rebounds tonight. That's amazing. And so I was just real proud of the whole team, the way that, JD continues to play hard. And I gave a game ball to Claire Garner tonight. She came out, even though she didn't make a lot of shots, she was in rhythm, shooting it up, playing great defense. Had a couple huge offensive rebounds, and for a small player, that was big, and just overall just so proud.
Yeah, some days off. Of course, Tuesday your next one?
Actually Thursday. Yeah, those we had with the art thing going on and exams, we had to give them off until Thursday. So we go down to Barberville on Thursday, and then we have Eminence on Saturday before Christmas.
All right, congratulations.
Thanks.
Lady Patriots just 11 of 23 from the free throw line, but made enough shots to get it done. Bergen actually pulled even at 22-22 there in the fourth quarter. So J.D. Balzer had a couple of big buckets late and some big free throws from the young ladies as well as they go to 2-2 on the season. And like Coach said, back at it Thursday down in Barberville. In the second half of that doubleheader, it was a Model taking on Somerset Christian in a boys game, and just like on the girls' side, the boys were shorthanded because Maya Bondari's brother, Keshoff, is the point guard on the boys' team, so they were a little bit shorthanded, but they still got off to a nice start, ran out and got a big lead, and Somerset Christian was able to get back within about 5 or 6 late, but in the end it was a 71-62 win for a Model. They go to 3-2 on the season. Kale Vickers, 19 points, Riley Millette, 17 points, Beckett Parker Noblet, 15 points, and Shalin Cuddy Poffenberger with 9 points. And afterwards, here's what John Morgerson had to say about the victory.
Here at McBrayer Arena, Coach John Morgerson, the Patriots have picked up a 71-62 win over Somerset Christian. Coach, just like the girls' team tonight, you were without your point guard. Short notice as well, but you've made some adjustments. Your kids responded and played really well.
Yeah, we played without Keshav in our first scrimmage. He was out of town for a wedding, and I think just that time of us playing together and knowing that we could still be successful without him, we're thinking about his family tonight, and sometimes you just got to step up. We just said next man up. Guys had to step up, play harder, play better defense, just like Keshav does. So we missed him tonight, but I think it was good for a lot of our other guys too.
Yeah, he came with a lot of energy, so they must have been.
Coming in this building, it kind of gives them a little bit of energy. They're all real loose and excited, and we just try to make sure we rein it in and they get a little focus when we start the game. But this is a great building to play in. It gets loud, and it's a good preview of hopefully what we get to see in February.
Yeah, and of course, Keshav handles the ball most of the time for you, but Shalin can do that, and other guys can too. So
yeah, and we kind of share the ball anyway. Naturally, press offense, man offense, it doesn't matter. Shalin, Beckett, Keshav, they can all initiate offense. And it's good for him. Kale can, handle the ball. We put the ball in everybody's hands. That's just kind of how we play offense. And so they're kind of used to it. We got to work on press break. It was making me lose a little bit more hair over there. I don't have any left anyway. But, stepped up, made free throws when we needed to. Got the ball in when we needed to. Somerset Christian played really hard. They weren't going to give up, and they made a good run, and we found a way to close it out.
Yeah, they got back within, I think, 5 was closest they got at one point, I think?
Yeah, I don't know. It was 5 or 6.
You get a little hairy there, no pun intended, right?
Yeah, I saw her over there. We're trying to make sure we get a win. Glad she could be here tonight. You got anything to say? No, she's going to be shy now.
That's all right. Right back at it tomorrow down at Whitley?
Yeah, we go down to Whitley County, go against Coach Soares down there, and I know he's got a good team, and he's got to bring it again.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
3-2 on the season now for the Patriots, and like Coach said, headed down to Whitley County tomorrow. 3 other boys basketball games across the county, and up in Lexington, an 11th region battle between Madison Central's boys and Bryan Station and Jalen Davis. Absolutely amazing night. 42 points, 11 rebounds, 5 of 8 from three-point range, 15 of 26 from the field, 7 of 9 from the free throw line, as it's Madison Central picking up an 86-67 win over Bryan Station. Hagen Harrison, 16 points. Robbie Todd, 9 points and 11 rebounds. Jaden West, 8 points. Eli Steele, 8 points. And Keith Stewart with 3 points as well. Indians shoot 50% from the field, 6 of 13 from three-point range, 14 of 24 from the free throw line. They forced 22 points. Madison Central had 52 points in the paint and limited Bryan Station to just 36.3% shooting on the season. And let me flip ahead here, and we always say, we are live. That's for sure, no doubt about it. 2-2 on the season for Madison Central, and they're back in action Saturday against Ballard at the Mike Murphy Classic up in Mason County. Down in Berea, the Madison Southern Eagles were back at home, and they suffered a 67-60 loss to Lincoln County. Jay Rose, 21 points and 9 rebounds. Zach Hudson, 18 points, 13 rebounds. Braden Hudson with 8 points, 10 assists. And who else here? Brett Ursulin with 8 points as well. Just 35.2% shooting for Madison Southern. And they also had just 12 turnovers, but the Lincoln County led for most of this game. They were up by 14 in the third quarter. Madison Southern was able to get back to 4 a couple of times. but never could quite get over the hump. Two ties in this game, 8 lead changes, but Southern falls 67-60 to fall to 2-3 on the season. We'll be back in action Tuesday at home against South Laurel. And one other game, Berea Community Pirates were on the road for the second straight night, a long trip down to Pineville, and they suffer a 73-47 loss. Cam Puckett, 12 points, Finley Blevins, 10 points, and Cobb with 9 points, Dalton Robinson with 6 points, and Tommy Banderman with 4 points. 2-3 on the season for Berea, back in action Tuesday at Jackson County. And if we look ahead to tomorrow, a busy day on the schedule. We're going to have our first Berea College women's home game of the year. They will be taking on, where is it at here? Once again, we are live, and no doubt about that. See, there you go. It's against Welsh College. Welsh College at Berea. Women at 1 p.m. down at the Seabury Center. You got Boyce College is taking on EKU's men at 7 o'clock over at McBrayer Arena. The Madison Southern girls are in the final of the Billy Hicks Classic. They'll take on Grant County at 2 o'clock. Central's girls are at Connor. That's a 3:30 game. Models boys are at Whitley County. That's a 3:30 game. And as we just said, Central's boys will take on Ballard at Mason County at 5:30. And of course, you also have the state cheerleading again tomorrow, and then state dance competition on Sunday over in Winchester. So, is that it, Randy? Did I forget anything?
Man, I don't know. You did a pretty good job.
I don't even know if I know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm just
we're just watching you, Nathan. We're just watching you because you are.
There he is,
the sports coverage leader in Madison.
Yeah, that's true. All right, well, let's. Right, well, Ricky Elkins dropped off his pic. He took the pictures at Southern for us tonight, so I appreciate that. So
very nice.
He popped in, said hello, but he went home. He's tired, so he said play some Guns N' Roses. And that's what I can.
Guns N' Roses, all right.
I'm not going to play something. I'm not going to play a normal song. Of course not. That would be too easy. I'm not going to play Welcome to the Jungle or something. We're going to play something. Okay. Cool. We're going to go with Garden of Eden. I'll say, you sure listen out. Hey, who's watching? Anybody watching? Get some shout outs?
Oh, let me get some shout outs. Carl Perry, Reggie Camp, Chris O'Brien, Bill Bevins watching too. So thanks everybody for watching.
All right, man. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you Sunday for the Richmond Register Sports Show with somebody as a guest. I don't know. We'll figure that out later.
We'll come up with something.
I'm by the seat of my pants around here. Adios. Have a good weekend.
Abundant Hope Naturals, the official fruit smoothie for Sports Night. Come recharge with a delicious fruit smoothie full of protein and your choice of supplements. Madison County Sports Night is brought to you by Total Comfort, Heating and Air Conditioning. Let Total Comfort keep you cool or warm this winter. Call for service or for a free replacement quote.
Wynn's Auto Detailing Service.
Adams Buick GMC. Sid says sell 'em. Snappy Tomato Pizza. Pizza. Metronet Fiber. Madison County Emergency Management. And KYmedia.net. Does your business or organization want to sponsor Madison County Sports Night on the Richmond Register Sports channels? Hit us up on social media.